So welcome, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to center ourselves as we all enter this space, just to allow yourselves a few moments to sit quietly, and then to realize that individuals from many parts of the world are sharing this moment with you. So we're in community, creating a sacred circle of connection, a portal of love and communion. As we gather, we connect, breathing in and breathing out, quieting our minds, opening our hearts. So welcome all from many parts of the globe. Welcome to the Carol P. Chris Symposium, a celebration of her spiritual feminist activism and women's spirituality scholarship. This symposium was conceived out of a profound desire to honor Dr. Chris' legacy as a pioneering feminist theologian or theologian who taught in the women's spirituality program since its beginning. While looking for one thing and finding another, as often occurs, I came upon my 2003 notes from one of my first classes at CIIS. The notes pertain to Chapter 2 of Rebirth of the Goddess, the chapter entitled Theology Begins in Experience. In contrast to the presumed impersonal perspectives of theologians, I heard in Carol's words that theology is shaped by everything that has gone into defining creating the sum total of who we are. This sum total of who we are is what we each bring to our view and definition of Goddess and our relationship to Goddess. Carol Christ is of brilliant mind, pointed critique, and cogent argument is lauded. Revisiting my notes reminded me of how struck I was by Carol's esteeming of non-rational ways of knowing, or what she termed embodied thinking. I took from Carol's discussion many things, particularly as related to the fallacy of objectivity and the need to braid the scholarly and subjective voices, or as stated by Carol, quote, to integrate personal experience with reflective thinking. But under the heading personal, I had written that theology begins in experience, buttressed continuation of my association of Goddess with freedom, freedom of self-expression. I go on that the chapter was support for daring to ascribe general systemic meaning to personal experience and for straying outside of objective rationalism. In other words, Carol emboldened my voice. More generally, summarizing Carol's words, I wrote, unlike the ethos of objectivity, the feminist paradigm of embodied thinking doesn't presume to speak universally or dispassionately, doesn't sit above it all in ivory towers and observe and quantify. Again, quoting Carol, we admit that our scholarship is passionate, is interested, is aimed at transforming the world we have inherited. We admit that our scholarship is passionate, is interested, and is aimed at transforming the world we have inherited. This is the scholarship of the Women's Spirituality Program at CIIS, where we have taught and will continue to teach the inspiring work of Dr. Carol P. Chris. Again, welcome to all. Enjoy the symposium.